tournament. My name's Evan Cartridge, and I will be one of your two commentators for this evening's race between susreime and BFrobber. Joining me on the mic will be Blue. How are you doing?
I'm doing fabulous. I've been looking forward to this race all day. This is any percent is already such a crazy beast of a category, and so volatile that we could really see anything today. So we're hoping for a nice clean run from both runners. But as we discussed a little earlier, we're gonna have a lot to talk about today because we've got two different routes here, and then we're also gonna see some divergence in strats as well, which I'm really looking forward to.
Yeah, this is definitely going to be a really, really exciting race. BFrobber, a longtime KPDR runner, has been running this game for quite a while, known for some esoteric X-ray shenanigans, also known for tasking a couple things, and susreime, known for just being an absolute beast of the game, doesn't use the practice hack because he plays on an unhacked SNES Classic and refuses to hack it. And then he has just top times in any category he touches, has a couple of world records in more esoteric categories, and he has a low 42 in any percent new route with the animal save, so it's basically a 41.
Yeah, in fighting games, you typically hear the stat for like players called heart, and it's often used for like Japanese players in particular who pick up like mid-tier characters and are really good and kind of like beat top players with characters that are not really seen as that great because they like to lab demons and like put in so much work and really find their own play style. I think that definitely applies to Susreime as well.
Yeah.
Like he's your favorite runner's favorite runner for a reason.
Yeah, that's exactly my thought of susreime. He's like basically he's your favorite runner's favorite runner. He's my favorite runner, honestly. He is,
really enjoy watching.
and yeah, he has an insane amount of cool stuff, and he just thinks about this game on a different level. He does stuff you'll never see from anyone else in so many different ways. So I'm hoping we get to see some fun stuff in that regard. But also, I'm just hoping we get to see a good race.
Absolutely, I don't see any deaths or internet issues or anything like that.
Absolutely, yeah.
Susreime also had a DNF to chain damage, which can happen. So again, this run is super volatile.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Beefy out of series with a 46-14, and susreime with a 44 of some sort. I didn't see the actual number, but both of them out of series get to take a little breather and then do the actual speed run.
Yeah, very close behind, and as we come into early, I guess, Brinstar and Zebus areas, this is where we're going to start to see some like left-handed versus right-handed strat divergence, probably. So we'll be pointing that out when we get to it.
Yeah, absolutely. Looks like, well, we'll really get to see the actual route divergence a couple minutes in, but
oh yeah,
yeah. For a little bit, it's gonna be early game, but once we get into Brinstar, it's really the route divergences are really going to start taking off. susreime, well, I mean, I'm not sure what susreime is going to do. He might do KPDR to match Beefy. Since Beefy will be running KPDR for sure, but I would say susreime's likely to run PRKD.
Oh, double pitless chills.
Let's go. I love to see it.
Yeah, Susreime kind of a wild card. We actually don't really know what route he's gonna go with, because he does kind of like to show cool things in tournaments sometimes. But we'll see. His PB does use new route, so that's kind of what we're assuming. And we got opposite colors of the morph ball as well.
Mm-hmm.
Just really cementing the story of like opposite like left hand and right hand strats in this early game.
Yeah, absolutely. But Beefy did get the pink morph ball, so that means he's a zillion years ahead, of course.
I don't even know the lore of which one is better.
I don't know. I don't like, as someone who like was around at the start of this meme. I really don't think it's that deep. It's just pink is a better color than yellow. At least we just decided it was, and from then on it was. So
I can agree with that.
Yeah, pink is the good one.
I like pink lemonade. So we might see some. Well, first we're going to see strat divergence in this room as Beefy goes for this standing damage boost right here, which I really like. It's very comfy. Yes, there you go.
Nice. Yeah, There's a lot of different strats for pit room. I personally go with just a damageless strat, depending on the day. But susreime going for the static climb here, the right side ledge grabs, does have a little shambles, but will be making it out of the climb first. Beefy a couple seconds behind, and now he's just going for just insanely clean ledge grabs. That's just his style. Just tries to squeeze out every single frame.
Yep, Beefy going for left side parlor, where susreime went right side. And we're heading our way down to Bomb Trizo.
Yep. Yeah, susreime was like a 444. Still really good. Beefy 448, I believe. So yeah, both definitely getting good times, nothing to sneeze at. So now we get to see the Bomb Trizo fight. I think, is Beefy gonna do the old strat of walking into BT? Oh, Beefy does this. I actually haven't seen something like that. But susreime had a great BT fight, no incidents. Beefy unfortunately grabbed all the drops, so.
Well, we're still gonna make Hockey proud and no decapitation animation. So
absolutely.
All right, now we see susreime going for right side Alcatraz escape, where Beefy's gonna come up and do left side here. Left side is a little bit faster, but I don't know. So it's all down to preference.
Yeah, it's really just within a few frames. So it definitely depends on preference. If you can get whichever one you can get to be faster, is gonna work out better for you in the end, and also more consistent. So
I didn't see susreime's patented mushroom mockball.
Oh yeah, this one's a good one. Doing the Kago.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. Yep. Nice. Yeah, the first Kago is like what TAS does. Humans used to do it years and years ago, but then we found out that just jumping over the Kagos is faster than Kagoing them. It's kind of funny.
It does look very cool, though.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, susreime a little bit of shambles farming those missiles. Beefy won't have to do it because Beefy's running old routes, so he can tank. He can just tank the pirates and not have to farm here, which comes out of just a couple frames faster.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of times where, even though your route is technically faster, again, that has its caveats, of course. Depends on the runner, but Beefy will still save time over susreime in certain areas just because he's done things previously, or because he has plasma.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Beefy will get to like go through lower warfare a fair bit faster, but susreime, the route that susreime will be running is just overall more efficient with the single warfare versus KPDR's double warfare. So susreime will come out overall faster on the route, despite the equipment advantages Beefy will acquire.
So a lot of people compare KPDR to 100%, and there are a lot of similar strats you can go for, but we do collect these missiles right away. We're not skipping them.
Yeah. Long ago, that we thought it was like a good idea to skip charge missiles, but just not having the missiles for Fantine and Rex ship just makes it so much worse that it's like the thought was you would do 15 and 10 by skipping charge and then like getting wave, which is theoretically faster, just because charge is a slower missile to pack than to pick up than wave is, but charge just gets you so much more benefit in Rex ship because 10 missile Fantine is not easy to like do, and it's a lot easier for the drops to just not go your way.
So we see susreime getting the hero shot. That's Taster Hero of the Day, and that is also a strat that Beefy goes for as well. So no strat divergence there for these runners.
Yeah, really nice charge shot double farm in Hellway for susreime. That's actually a pretty precise charge shot to land on both of the Zealas and get their drops, but it's a really cool strat.
Yeah, I love the damage boost.
Yeah, Beefy gonna go for 3 super entry probably. Nice. Oh, it misses the final wall jump. No.
That's okay.
Yeah, it's all right. And susreime, since he got his super drop from the Zeala, is gonna get a health drop from the second Gak attack. So he's gonna have pretty good resources going up this elevator. But yeah, now Beefy headed into Kraid, and Susreime headed for Moat. Susreime gonna do that pseudo screw crab farm. Nice strat.
Speaking of strats, I believe Beefy goes for the charge quick kill.
Susreime's just an HBJ man, or is this like the most deranged CWJ setup I've ever seen?
No, I think he goes for
Yeah,
HBJ.
okay.
He does it
Okay,
anyway.
Yeah, he's just an HBJ main. I mean, I would say Susreime is probably if not top 3 bomb jumpers, probably the best bomb jumper in Super Metroid, just because of his HIBJ prowess. Oh no! He falls.
That's such a bummer.
Yeah.
And yeah, my fault. It's not charge. It's a P shot.
Oh, and Beefy gets great stand up.
That's so unfortunate, but you know, both runners kind of regaining their ground here, and again, we'll be on our way. Like, this is still a very quick fight.
Yeah, Beefy cleans up Kraid, and Susreime gets into wreck ship. Importantly, Susreime did not take a fish hit, so is just gonna still have his 163 health, which is quite a bit. So
yeah, looking pretty comfy going into Svantoon. Comfy, relatively speaking, of course. It is still always a scary fight, but Susreime is cool as a cucumber. I have faith. Nice spike boost there from BFrobber.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right. Chat, place your bets. Let's go gambling!
That's actually kind of... I haven't really thought of that being associated with Svantoon, but it's actually really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fun tune is just makes SM streams so much more fun with all these little gimmicks, and one of them is Svantoon gambling. So Beefy, Kraid tank enjoyer, after my own heart.
Yeah, Beefy is true to all the gamers. Oh, and Susreime's getting a slow. I can't believe this. But they hit a bunch of missiles in the first round, and gets another good Doppler in the super at the end, so gets his double on-screen slow, but really good fight.
Yep, as long as we see a 2-round, we're happy with that in a race, let's say.
Yeah, exiting with full ammo, so going to be in a good spot for the rest of the run. Okay, that happened.
Oh no, I can't.
Yeah, Susreime's stream is down on his end.
Oh no.
So yeah, hopefully we can get that one back up. But,
yeah, I really hope so. But in the meantime, Beefy down here in the one-stop shop for all your key items in this game. And Beefy does pick up high jump missiles, which normally you skip ocean missile or moat missiles, but if you don't do full halfy, then you can just get these instead. It's all good. Or not full halfy. I'm sorry. Ocean fly.
Ocean fly, yeah. One of the whichever one of the long fun sparks in KPDR. Yeah, just a comfy Upper Norfair. I mean, Upper Norfair is comfy, but it's also it's a hard segment. Very easy to lose a bunch of time. In rooms like this, Rising Tide, Upper Rising Tide's a hard strat, so Beefy's just gonna go for Lower Rising Tide, take a couple of hits.
But we got Kraid tank, so it's all good.
Yeah, Kraid tank makes this again super comfy, even more so than normal. Okay, so stream is back. Let's go.
Awesome, and it looks like he made it over those really damaging spikes. So glad he didn't die to those.
Yeah, absolutely.
Without the damage reduction from Varia, they do like what 60 damage, I think.
Yes.
But that's a ton.
Yeah. So he had full health going into bowling. So this is actually insanely good resources for Susreime. Does have 5 supers, so not ideal. Maybe, but he does have full missiles, so maybe he used a bunch of supers in Attic and decided to go like PKRD, since in PKRD you tend to use more supers in Attic since you're going to get them back from mini Kraid, anyways.
Up, we're frozen again.
Oh no.
Yeah, PKRD is a very nice marathon safety route. Just basically, you just get Varia before you go mess with Ridley, so you get that
Yeah.
damage reduction. Very
Yeah.
comfortable for a
Yeah.
race setting.
You want Varia before LN because you get your heat reduction on the gravity jump, and you also get the crate tank. So it's just a lot of safety, and like once you're practiced enough, it's really hard to actually die. You can just lose a bunch of time as always with Super Metroid, but it's harder to outright die.
Yeah, and just finishing is honestly, I probably the most important thing in a tournament setting. It's why it's such a like totally different way to play the game because if you're just doing runs, you can just reset, obviously. But
Yeah,
there's so much more pressure in a tournament setting, and you really just have to, you know, lock in and say, all right, well, how am I going to make the best of this? You just have to
yeah,
accept everything as it comes, good or bad.
yeah, absolutely. It's a really cool way to play the game. It's just so unlike doing traditional speedruns because you only get one shot. And I think that's one of the things I really like about racing is just like both the you only get one shot, so whatever goes you have to go with it, but also it just rewards consistency so much. So
Yeah,
yeah, I just
especially
think
in
it's
this
like
category. Like, there's
absolutely.
no free rides. Like, even every top player has to come in playing their best against every seed. There's no
Hmm.
like phoning in your runs.
Yeah, absolutely. Like you can run a safer route if that's what you want to do, but you still have to actually finish the race faster than your opponent. So
Yep.
yeah. Anyways, we're having a high five exiting Norfair, but I think that's because Stream is 30 seconds ahead of Beefy's. Um, so we'll work on getting that synced up.
Oh yeah, that happened with the that happened with his internet going out.
Yeah, I think so. Like it just
Oh
came
wow.
back 30 seconds ahead of Beefy. It was kind of crazy.
Well, Beefy doing old route doesn't need to blow up the tube right there. He's just gonna blow it up when he gets back. When he's gonna
Hmm.
go actually go into Meridia, and he's gonna get
Yeah.
out work right here. Very nice.
Also can't blow up the tube right now because it doesn't have power bombs. But
That too.
yeah, but yeah,
But he's about to get him.
yeah. That is what Beefy is on his way to is the alpha power bombs. This is one of the most grinded rooms in KPDR. Gonna go for the hero shot, and I don't think he had the camera properly scrolled. To the shot, and the shot might have been, but the shot might have been a bit far left. But that hero shot is, I think, harder in KPDR than it is in New Route, at least in my experience. But that's just my experience, like I said.
I think it's hard always.
Fair point. It is a hard shot for what it's worth.
So finally picking up these alpha BBs. Yeah, there's like you have to work for everything in this game. It's just so easy. There's never like quote unquote easy sections. Like it's just so easy to lose time everywhere. So like this tournament is very stacked, and every runner here put in a ton of work to
Absolutely.
get the times they put on the board and worked really hard to qualify. And like all these runners you're seeing here are insanely good at the game. So
Yeah.
if you can watch every race, I would because they're all going to be great.
Yeah, it's really good just to see this showing from the community. Just the amount of people that have shown up and put time into this game is incredible. I love seeing people's efforts pay off in this sort of tournament. Yeah, Beefy gonna be just going for a just comfy 2 spark. Nothing too complicated. But I think we are hopefully getting Stream back. I don't think I'm gonna try to sync this just because I don't know.
Yeah, we'll just let it ride.
Yeah, we'll just let it ride. We can do math off the timers. It's fun.
Yep. Now Beefy on his way to Fantune. I don't know if he meant to pick up those missiles or not, but all good. Safety's in a marathon or in a marathon in a tournament setting.
Yeah, in
Can't
a
go
race.
wrong, so
Yeah, I mean 25. I don't know. I always feel like 25-10 is a bit excessive, but I mean, it's maybe he just sparked a bit low, and that's fine.
yeah, it is excessive. But we did see in qualifiers, Dane had to reset the last Metroid room like 3 or 4 times because they were just being such jerks to him.
Oh, that is always a shame to see when Metros just don't get what you need, and then you have to refarm stuff. But Beefy's going to be going for the on-screen X Factors tech. So gets it slow in the first round. Oh, misses the charge shot. Can hit it back up here.
Yeah, I find this fight so much more enjoyable just because you can
Oh,
through the flames. That is not what you want to see.
Yeah, this is not what you want to see. So for the uninitiated, you can't shoot while an X Factor particle is on screen. So Beefy has to get all these X Factor particles to despawn before he can fire a shot again. Yeah, it looks like he's going to be going for Doppler backups. Oh, this is not good. That was not the type of Doppler you really want to see.
I've lost count. How many missiles has it gotten in?
Enough.
There we go. Yep, we're good.
He gets a 3 round, so I think that was a 3 round. I don't remember.
Yeah, all good though.
Yeah.
We're in out, and we're on our way, and hopefully susreime comes back.
Yeah, susreime stream is down. So, well, maybe it's not. It says live.
I hope he's locally recording.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, there we get something.
Yeah, so typically we take the first farm here because we got the speed, but then it's kind of up to runner's discretion how many more you want to take. If you have pretty bad ammo, you definitely want to, but sometimes you take 3 because you need like a power bomb or something, you just get nothing, and it's like just feels really bad.
Yeah, 3. Yeah, it really just depends on how much ammo you have entering the farm. But you're looking for in a race. You're looking for even more because you don't know how much the metal pirates are gonna give you, and you want to. It's not like in an any percent run where you want to try and squeeze out every second of time save and just bet on the metal pirates giving it to you. You want to just try to make sure you have as many supers entering quickly as possible. Beefy only gets like 1 frame of spark going through that Keanu, so is able to finish off with a missile, but unfortunately it didn't just kill him right away.
Yeah, speaking of ammo, susreime's picking up wave missiles, and I don't foresee really anyone, unless they just want to go all out in this tournament, skipping those in new route, just because
Yeah,
I get the full time save of the full 6.66 seconds of item fanfare. If you jump over them, because you're losing time from not just building up speed.
yeah,
And
it's only like 5 seconds of time save in room, and then you can lose time on stuff like the Ridley fight.
Yep.
So Stream gonna set up for his lava spark though now. Oh, this is a great pause buffer tech that he does. He uses that pause to time his actual spark, and also get his beams off for Ridley X Factor. So loses a little bit of time since he's not doing an elevator pause, but this is gonna save time in ensuring that he actually, gets lava spark, which is a very costly trick if you miss it. But it does save a fair chunk of time. So Stream's now into lower river, and Beefy is at gravity. Streams are actually fairly staying. So
we haven't seen anyone skip gravity this year yet, so that's good.
Yeah, in the 2 races plus 10 qualifiers so far. Let's go.
Nice fast pillars. All right, so this is the worst room in the game, and it's kind of obvious why. Because
this freezes on purpose. I'm sinking his stream.
I was gonna make a joke about those are the actual lag frames from that power bomb. His stream's not frozen. But no, I'm just kidding.
No, yeah, but yeah, it's a consistent strat. It's just also difficult, but the stream gets it. Very nice. Now another fairly tricky room. Very punishing if you take a hit, just because you only have 2 hits to take from almost anything. Because stuff down in like the Keanu's here deal 50, the Deskigas deal 40. Just stuff hurts in lower warfare new route.
Well, susreime making it a little easier on himself, getting that Echoes kill. I love that strat. It's so cool.
It's a really good strat for a lot of reasons. It kills 2 key hunters, which are good because then they can't hurt you. It also gets you 2 drops, which is great, and it also gets you a bunch of lag reduction on the power bombs at the end of the room, which is also great. So it's a really good time investment for a lot of reasons. So yeah,
Nice double KO.
very nice. 6 strat, and now we get some metal pirates. Hopefully they. Oh, that did not look great, but he got it anyways. Okay, this is actually really good compared to what he came in with.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Happy resources for susreime. BFrobber going through pre-aqueducts, and now just headed up to boss moon, but susreime going to be doing a maximum of 3 X factors on this equipment. Let's see the setups he uses. I don't know what exactly setups he's going to pull out.
He's also going to dump missiles into Ridley because you want to kind of save your supers for the end when Ridley is actually much more aggravated. In
Oh, I love this from susreime, turning off bombs for this fight. So the reason he's turning off bombs there is so that he can keep his charge and morph and not like release a bomb spread when he does that. This is a tech that like nobody else does, but it's so good. I don't do it because I'm not as smart. But yeah, so when like Ridley's pogoing, he can roll under Ridley and like keep charging a shot, or like keep his shot charged, and then unmorph and finish charging it.
And Beefy getting that for the second time I've seen this tournament,
Nice.
missing an X Factor particle, but he does him a solid and wraps around anyway.
Yeah.
Saw that in qualifiers as well. You love to see it.
Yeah. Okay, susreime almost done with his Ridley fight. Might want to take Ridley tank, but 12 health, but he does kill Ridley and live to tell the tale. For now.
Beefy's full halfy setup looked good. He's just a little bit too low. Fired
Yeah.
a little bit early.
It happens. Okay, susreime on good health, but no supers, so not a great place you want to be. Doesn't get 2 super from those guys, so he should be fine for the most part. Just needs to not get owned by crate drops.
If you're looking for a good opening here on Dragon, let's see.
Yep. Going with the rain dance setup. Nice, gets a good opener.
Talk pretty good.
Oh, that. Yeah, I think it was a fine exposition, but I mean vertical position, not exposition, but he was going a bit too fast, so the spark wasn't in contact with Dragon for long enough. Anyways, the susreime's health is a bit scary for a race. This is,
Yeah, those key hunters do a lot of damage.
Yeah, this race is not going to be able to take any hits. It just depends on how much time he spends in the acid.
So Beefy's now picking up the fun items that susreime will not have access to, one being Space Jump, but more importantly, he's going to head out in Cack Alley here and go pick up Plasma. And that's going to save him a lot of time in the Mother Brain fight over susreime.
Oh, okay, susreime lives. Let's go.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah. He is on 6 health, though, so this is less than ideal,
Could get jump scared when he gets back into Upper Norfair.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's going to use a power bomb here and kill these 3 enemies so that none of them hit him. Also going to get the small health. Okay, Beefy in comparison to susreime is having a comfy run. Just comfy on the way to Plasma, has a lot of health. Will probably not have any health scares for the rest of the run. Just has a lot of resources to work with. And susreime going to just have a comfy farm here, so no resource scares entering Meridia.
Beefy unfortunately missing that ledge grab for the Plasma Spark, but that's a very, very difficult trick, so it happens.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Plasma Spark's hard. It is. It's up there in one of the hardest tricks in KPDR.
Absolutely. So now Beefy's going to be doing a lot of damage.
Yep, Beefy has the max damage of 900 in a charge shot. Well, actually, no, he's 750 right now. He'll be getting Ice Beam later. Has to wait for those lasers.
So let's remind his way down to Kraid now.
Yeah, so Stream will be fighting Kraid as his third boss versus Beefy fought Kraid as his first boss. So we'll see if he can at least go 1 for 2 on Kraid quick kills.
Nice damage boost off the spike. Wow, Sunstream doesn't do the morph ball setup. Or the bomb setup, rather. And the lag reduction, wow.
Yeah, real nice, and he gets
Beautiful.
the quick kill itself. Yeah, very nice. Beefy going for the triple farm here, despite being on full resources, at least of the types that the crabs can provide. Only 5 supers though, but that's not really a huge deal in KPDR. You just want to have enough supers that you can actually get to Redley, you know?
Yep. He's got 25 missiles to fall back on.
Yeah, well, I mean, at this point, missiles are... Like, supers are only used for opening super doors, and then if you get good enough drops, you might be able to pop, like, 3 on the Ridley fight, if you really want to be sweaty about it. But...
Right.
Not a fantastic idea. Nice D-boost there in the Keanu room from Susreime. That's a neat strat I haven't seen many people do.
Okay, now Beefy's going to have the most damage output. So he's finally going to collect ice.
Yep. Now, Beefy has full beam, and will be just gaming. He'll just plow through Lower Norfair on a lot of resources, just doing everything. But yeah, Susreime is a fair bit ahead, I would say. Just Meridia is a shorter region, and he's actually into Meridia versus Beefy, not into Lower Norfair yet.
It does have enough HP to go for that Everest Spark.
Yep. Beefy gonna try to go for a crossroom jump here. Nice, does the early jump and gets it, and maintains his blue. So we'll save a bit of time if he can get this jump, and now he can carry the space jump with momentum through the spiky acid snake room.
Sunstream does a little bit of a different X Factor setup here. Just kind of almost looks like it's a YOLO jump, but it is calculated.
Yeah. Like everything Susreime does, it is calculated. Believe it or not. Beefy gets chronic boost. Oh, and misses the last ledge grab. Oh no. Shams.
Nice Yahtzee from Sunstream. I don't think Sunstream collects any more E-tanks. I think he just goes for the 325. So he's not going to be collecting any more items. And we lost him. That's okay, he'll be back. Hopefully. Alright, fast pillars from Beefy. Very nice. Oh, so clean.
Yeah, going for the... Oh, he froze the pirate and killed it. Yeah, you want to freeze that... You want to only shoot that pirate once, instead of getting a double hit and killing it, so that you can land on it after your power bomb leg. Yeah, so Stream going for a... It's probably a music cue. Nice. That's a unique X Factor opening, but gets it to work. Missed a missile? Oh, he misread the pattern. I think he thought the Dragon was what am I saying? That the Dragon was swooping, but she was gooping.
Yep. So I think susreime is to get in. It didn't get all the ammo he wanted into either between the two
Yeah.
spots.
Yeah, this is a really sketchy situation for Susreime.
Oh no, his health's looking low. Also, nice
Yeah.
echoes glitch.
Yeah, the Echo's glitch, I think, might be, like, why his charge shots aren't, charging on his sprite.
Yeah.
Oh, an Oko. Oh!
Good golden pirates from Beefy. Well, that's what we were saying, folks. Anything could happen in these races.
Yeah, this is, like, almost maximum shambles for Susreime. Oh my god, he is terrifying me right now. Okay, Beefy into Ridley. It's gonna be a comfy 20-shot fight compared to what Susreime is enduring. He's trying not to use his supers, that's what I'm realizing. He took a hit and then his stream froze.
Yeah,
and I thought he died.
What a cliffhanger. That made my heart stop right there. Holy cow.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, Beefy having a pretty solid Ridley fight so far. Just needs a couple more shots. Oh, and now. Okay. Well, he lives. What a shocker. Good player survives bad Dragon.
Yep. I mean, those are the moments you have to be ready for in tournament. That separates the, good players from, like, the top players, is just being able to adapt on the fly when things go wrong.
Absolutely.
But Beefy having a very good Ridley fight, and now he's on his way up to Torian, and we might see these two in Torian at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, it's 7 minutes long for Beefy. It's gonna be 8 minutes long for Susreime. So, I would wager we'll see them in Torian at the same time.
Yep. So yeah, this is still close.
Yeah, I mean, it's like fairly close. I think Susreime is a fair bit ahead, but
closer than
it's like
the alternate routings.
Yeah, it's like Beefy needs to be like exiting Norfair right now if he wants to catch up to Susreime, because Susreime is about to hit the point where the routes converge, which is the next room. But yeah, like in this room, the routes do the exact same room from here to the end.
Kev, that's exactly what I was thinking of. That was just like Cutie's GDQ Dre. That was a very impressive run. Just another example of, it's not over until it's over. And you gotta have the mental fortitude to keep solving the problems that SM is throwing your way.
Absolutely. Super Metroid just has the ability to always give you have to adapt to something, even if your run is completely fine. You can just make a little mistake and then you have to do something about it. But you feel like he can use a power bomb. I wonder if this is because he wants to get a better setup for the ball boost, but Islam just early for that bus of the ball, so doesn't get it.
You also demonstrate another reason why just having plasma and lower no fair is so nice is that you actually get to use wave. You can just shoot those key hunters through the ceiling.
Yep.
Not to worry about taking a hit.
Yeah, being able to kill those last key hunters is super nice. Just lets you do that room really safely. Almost no danger of dying. Yeah, so stream fair bit ahead at G4. Gonna hit it like at 38.05. So this is like low 46 pace. So not the greatest run for him, but still pretty good.
Yeah, he definitely it was definitely impressive how he got out of that Dragon fight. I wish we were able to see that. Maybe it was recorded locally while we see it afterwards.
Yeah, would be sick to see stream's local record. Just since it's been dropping so much.
Yeah, Beefy on his way to G4 as well. He's gonna head up through Red Tower. And then we may see the high five.
Yeah, so stream about to finish this cutscene and put his beams back on, and I don't think he got the elevator pause. Oh, he did. Never mind. He's just that good.
He's just that good.
It's true.
He's that guy.
He is him.
All right, well, Torian, very punishing in these Metroid rooms at times, or, you know,
Oh my god.
sometimes it's not.
I can't believe Susreime isn't grouping room 1. Sorry to interrupt.
No, you're
Oh!
fine.
Okay. For a second, I thought that second bomb didn't delatch the Metroids, and he was going to die in room 1, and the race is going to be over. That would have been very tragic, but yeah. Like you were saying,
Like I was saying,
yeah, go for
this shouldn't be let's go gambling, but you never know.
it.
We have 20
Yeah.
minutes. Oh yeah, no, that's
Beefy is on like mid 47 pace at best. Like low to mid 47 for Beefy, and then Sustain on like probably like mid 46 pace at this rate.
All right, now we're locking in for Susreim's Stashio skip here.
Yep, this is gonna be sick. Watch this 3 jump. I don't actually know what Sustain is gonna go for, but I'm sure it's gonna be great.
He goes for 4 in his PV.
Oh, he uses a missile on the waiver. That's actually sick. That probably reduces lag because that room is so laggy.
Yeah, I mean, if you have the ammo, why not?
Yeah, exactly. Like if you're running 2010, then you have that to spare. Obviously, if you're running 1510, then you don't. But if you're doing 2010, then there's another couple frames.
Beautiful Zeb skip.
Nice.
That was really fast. Alright, this is Speedgaming, so all you rando players out there, never forget, don't super the glass.
It's true. You do not want to be supering the glass. Even in rando, it's just horrible.
Yeah.
Now there's the SNES Classic reduced flashing on Mother Brain. That is exclusive to like the SNES Classic version of the game, and like maybe the Wii VC version as well. I don't remember.
Oh wow, I never knew that.
But the game is patched to have that in, and it also affects your crate quick kill setups because of how the 2+3 setup works. It actually just makes it a little bit different.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it's like a thing that I don't actually know the details, so I really shouldn't talk about it. But it depends on like the glow for some part of it,
Yeah,
and the glow is what gets patched.
Ammo.
Yeah, Beefy with 2510, so it's going to be set up for a comfy Mother Brain 1 at the very least.
Does the Susreime needs to get 60 shots here, assuming he had no ammo? I'm pretty sure he didn't.
He needed 59. He had 4 missiles after Mother Brain 1, so he used 3 since that's the max, and then needs 59 shots. And Beefy gets grabbed.
Yeah, well, Beefy's only enough to hit 20 shots on Mother Brain, so totally different fight.
Yep. And Susreime is done with Mother Brain 2. So now he gets to have his cutscene and just relax and enjoy the fact that he will be finishing the run.
Yeah, that is huge. The Dragon suspense, that was so crazy. The saddest stream cut there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the Dragon was an incident for sure, but it was good to see that he survived, at least.
Absolutely, we love to see it. Okay, there we go. So Beefy gets the Zeb skip on his way.
Nice. Now, Beefy's turn to hit Mother Brain 1 with 15 missiles and 9 supers. 7 supers, not 9, 7. He doesn't have 9 supers.
That turret tried to troll there, shot one of Beefy's missiles, and we do not care. We had 25, so.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Better luck next time.
Yeah, if it hits a super, you get worried, but only if you're on 2010. 2510, you really can just blast away and it doesn't matter. It's super comfy. Not that I would know. Beefy, like halfway through his Battle Rain 2 fight now. Super short fight on this equipment.
Yeah, it's so funny because like you just hardly have to deal with the catch-up phase.
Yeah.
I say that he gets catch-up immediately, but
Well, I mean, the earlier you get catch-up, the better.
that is true.
Because then the attack, like, ideally you want Mother Rain to catch up you right after you shoot your 16th shot, so that once you get your 20th in, she'll start doing her rainbow stuff immediately. Or even more ideally, you get catch-up less, which is stupid rare. Nice short charge from susreime. That's insanely
Oh my
difficult.
gosh, what a flex!
He's just the GOAT.
I hope Cutie's still in chat and saw that.
Yeah. But yeah.
There's nothing worse than finishing like a Mother Brain fight, and then she still has crap to say to you, whether it be a catch-up or whatever, a meatball. Just bleed so much time for no reason.
Yeah, it's like you put in your 20th shot, and then she catches you right after, because she had it queued up already, and then you just lose 5 seconds. And
Thank you,
you're
Brain,
so sad. Susreime just gonna head through his escape. Had a little bit of minor missed ledge grab incident going up lead ducks, but...
Well, he saved the anvil, so was the question.
Absolutely. I mean, I'm sure he knows he's ahead enough to make it happen. Oh, he missed BE Spark! I can't believe this. Goes for backup BE Spark, let's go.
Nice.
Yeah, Beefy, not Beefy. Beefy is not. Beefy is not in those race. Beefy is. But Susreime is going to leave those animals to die and finish in a couple seconds. Nice. It's done. 46:23 is the time on race time for Susreime. So, GG.
A very nice run. Definitely came back from the brink, which no shortage of action in this any percent tournament. Like, there's gonna be more to come. This category is so brutal.
Yeah, absolutely. It's really hard. Beefy also going for the Mother Rain charge. Can we get 2 in one race? Oh well.
That's okay.
It's ridiculously hard. It's like it's a double stutter 4-tap, and you have like almost no leeway at all. Like your taps have to be pretty much perfect. So yeah, but definitely kudos to Susreime for getting it. Yeah, we'll see if we can get the runners in for interviews.
Beefy coming up on a room that's kind of a meme here, Leodox, just because you could moonfall down it. That's the whole joke. But
I mean the reason
some folks don't use moonfall, so
yeah, and then they lose 30 years. But the story of the name is actually Leodox versus Wild Iron Combat in an any percent tournament years past. It was so close. It was actually like new route versus old route, but it was so close that they were pretty much tied going up Leodox, and Leodox missed, like Leodox the player missed a ledge grab and lost the race. Like that was the entire difference. It was nuts.
Yeah, that's so close. GG to Beefy. Very close race, especially for different routes. So again, like you said, just a lot of cool strats were shown off, and excellent display from both runners.
Absolutely. GG's to both runners. We are joined by Susreime and hopefully now BFrobber. So yeah, GG's both runners.
GG's.
GG's Father.
Excellent performance, you two. We love seeing the display of both routes side by side.
Yeah, absolutely. It was definitely a good show to get to talk about strats from 2 different routes at the same time. So yeah, good show.
Susreime, we have to know. During your Dragon fight,
Oh my god.
you took damage with really low health, and then your stream paused because of
Oh,
internet.
really?
Yeah.
Oh,
So it was like a movie moment. My heart stopped.
Yeah, it was
What
like you were pseudo screwing Dragon going off the right side, and your stream froze in the damage animation, and like for a split second, I thought you
I
had
see.
died, despite you
Yeah,
having like a bunch of health.
that pseudo screw actually killed. Okay, that's a shame because that pseudo screw actually killed the Dragon, and some weird graphic glitch happened like after that. So I hope it got
Maybe that
broadcasted,
was
but-
the same thing that happened to Ruya earlier today. It was something like with like Dragon and the Evers. I don't remember, but there's a clip of it in the main SM Discord.
Okay. I mean that was rough though. I almost died like at so many points in this run. I mean that's what I get for racing Frobber. Like Frobber and I have raced like, so many times in the last few years, like so many different categories.
Mhm.
And like every time I race Frobber, I feel like something like wacky just happens. That was fun though. That was fun.
Yeah, absolutely. Both of y'all did really well. Beefy, y'all, your thoughts on the race?
I wish I did better. I guess it's the me versus susreime luck, but I missed Crate quick kill for a while, and I had a pretty bad Fantoon. It's just a pretty bad run overall.
Yeah. I mean, that's just how races go.
Yeah.
But you both finished, so definitely good. Good on that. But susreime, you definitely provided us with a lot of entertainment between the Lower Norfair escape and Dragon.
I don't know if that's intended, honestly. I don't know if that was intended, but I hope y'all found entertainment within. That's all I can hope.
Yeah.
What's so entertaining about any percent is just seeing like when SM is a jerk and the house guild runners bring it back anyways. That's one of the best things to watch in the any percent tournament, I think. So, GG's.
For sure.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you all for the commentary as well. I'll definitely watch it back.
Absolutely. It was a pleasure.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so if you guys have any final thoughts on the race to say, then go ahead. Otherwise, we'll close this thing off.
Well, just thanks to the comms and the restreamers.
Same, and thanks to Frobber as well for allowing us to race at this time, and hopefully we race again sometime in the future.
Yeah, see you next tournament, I guess.
Yeah, see you next year, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, with that, this has been the Super Metro 90% tournament. Be sure to follow both the runners, follow the commentators as well, if you'd be so kind. And yeah, there will be more matches tomorrow. If you guys will want to tune in, there are plenty of them on schedule, both clinician.